Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Baseball Update 99. So we'll go over the schedule. Here's the baseball schedule for Wednesday, September the 9th. Alright, the Phillies are hosting the Braves at 7:05. Also for 7:05, it's the Yankees hosting the Baltimore Orioles. Nationals hosting the Mets. Detroit hosts Tampa Bay at 7:08. 7:10, it's the Miami Marlins hosting the Milwaukee Brewers. Cincinnati hosting Pittsburgh. Boston hosting the Toronto Blue Jays. At 8:10, it's the White Sox hosting the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals hosting the Minnesota Twins. 9:10 is San Diego versus hosting Colorado. Arizona hosts San Francisco at 9:40. Oakland A's hosting the Houston Astros at 10:05. Also at 10:05 is the Angels, and they're hosting the Dodgers. Seattle Mariners host the Texas Rangers at 10:10, and one final score from today: the Cardinals defeating the Cubbies 4-3. All right. Baseball update. Here is the schedule for Thursday, September 10th. San Diego Padres hosting the Colorado Rockies at 3:40. Also at 3:40, it's Seattle Mariners hosting the Texas Rangers. At 7:05, it's the Phillies hosting the Cubs. Pittsburgh hosting Milwaukee. Yankees hosting the Blue Jays. 7:10, it's the Indians hosting the Tigers. And the Braves hosting the Mets. And that's on Thursday at 7:10. Cincinnati hosting St. Louis. Alright, so we'll go over the scores. We'll do the scores for Monday and Tuesday. And we'll be out of here. Alright, so here are the scores from Monday, September 7th. The Yankees defeat the Baltimore Orioles 8-6. Mets over the Nationals 8-5. Detroit over the Tampa Bay 5-4. Milwaukee over Miami 9-1. Cincinnati over Pittsburgh 3-1. And the Red Sox defeating the Blue Jays 11-4. Also for Monday, the Cleveland Indians defeating the Chicago White Sox 3-2. Cubbies over the Cardinals 9-0. And the Athletics over Houston 10-9. Rockies defeat the Padres 6-4. Diamondbacks over the Giants 6-1. Texas over the Seattle Mariners 3-0. The Atlanta Braves defeat the Phillies 7-2. Minnesota Twins defeat the Kansas City Royals 6-2, and the Dodgers over the Angels 7-5. And now for the scores from Tuesday, September 8th. Philadelphia Phillies hosting the Atlanta Braves 5-0. Baltimore Orioles defeating the Yankees 2-1. Mets over the Nationals 8-7. Detroit Tigers defeating Tampa Bay Rays on Tuesday 8-7. In 13 innings, Marlins defeat the Brewers 6-4. Pittsburgh over Cincinnati 7-3. Toronto Blue Jays over the Red Sox 5-1 in 10 innings. White Sox over the Cleveland Indians 7-4. Kansas City over the Minnesota Twins 4-2. And the Cubbies over the St. Louis Cardinals 8-5. San Francisco over the Diamondbacks 6-2. Athletics over the Astros 4-0. Dodgers over the Angels 6-4. Padres over the Rockies 2-1. And the Rangers defeat the Mariners. That is 9-6. From the American Podcasting Center in New York, some baseball news. Albert Pujols, Albert Pujols, plays for the Angels, may be put on the DH. News came out over the weekend. Also, Will Ferrell's new flick, Ferrell Takes the Field, premiered on Saturday. There was a special viewing at Petco Park after Saturday's Padres-Dodgers game. And some Matt Harvey news. Harvey made a statement on the Players Tribune. Harvey took to the Players Tribune website, writing a 305-word paragraph titled, "I will pitch in the playoffs." Well, first, Sandy Alderson said on Monday, quote, "When we get there, we'll figure it out," end quote. Well, a piece of the statement reads from Matt Harvey. Says, I understand the risk, and I am also fully aware of the opportunity the Mets have this postseason. He continues by saying, winning the division and getting to the playoffs is our goal. Once we are there, we will be there. Harvey's agent Scott Boras voiced concern over the 180 limit playoff limit innings limit, including the playoffs. Matt Harvey is New York City bureau chief for the Player Tribune. Source MLB at bat. Also, the Mets have amended Yoenis Cespedes' contract. This allows the Mets to negotiate with the Mets outfielder throughout the entire free agency period during the offseason. Announcement was made on Tuesday. With the old provisions, the Mets were only allowed to negotiate for 5 days after the conclusion of the World Series. As of Tuesday, before Tuesday's game with the Nats, I wrote this up on Monday, Cespedes had batted .311 with .358 on-base percentage, .669 slugging percentage in 34 games with the Mets. Also, while a Met, 8 doubles, 3 triples, 13 home runs in 148 at-bats. All right, and one more piece of news for you. The 2015 postseason schedule has come out for October 6th begins the postseason. October 27th is the World Series, the 111th Fall Classic, and the American League has the home field advantage. The American League won the All-Star game, defeating National League 6-3. The American League wild card game is October 6th. It's on ESPN. No time set, though. It's to be announced. And the National League wildcard game is October the 7th, and that is on TBS. Time to be announced. The ALDS begins on October 8th. The NLDS begins on October 9th. And then the ALCS, October 16th. And the NLCS, October 17th. Also, the 2016 regular season schedule, just so you know, starts on Monday, April 14th, 2016. From the American Podcasting Center in New York, I'm your host, Manny A. Be good, be safe. This has been Baseball Update.